Hello and welcome to another indie horror game. This time I'm playing the Tithe, a little game that actually started off as a student project. If you want to try this for yourselves, it's a completely free download and you'll find the link down below in the description. Now, I'd tell you all about the story to this game, but I think the game is going to do that quite comprehensively when I click play. What I will tell you though is that if you do want to try this out for yourselves, you must use a mouse with a middle mouse button because middle click is interact and it looks like you can't actually change the controls in any way, so just be aware of that, alright? Either way, hope you enjoy it. This is the Tithe. Right, yes, here we go. So, my family has lived in the Humboldt mansion ever since its construction in 1902, and were it to collapse over our heads tomorrow, we'd still remain living amongst the rubble without so much a hint of grievance. I wish I could attribute this to some deep-rooted sense of our commitment to our ancestry, but the fact of the matter is that we can never leave. Percival Humboldt was a gullible man who was tricked into buying this infertile plot of soil with the promise of an untapped oil deposit hidden beneath the surface. He dug for weeks on end, oblivious to the fool he was making of himself, encouraged only by the village idiot, a leper draped in ragged red robes. Ragged red robes, okay. How the following events transpired after this point is unclear, even to us, as all records of the incident were lost in a house fire many years ago. But the fruit of his labour was as unexpected as it was unearthly, and somehow we were blessed with the gift of other sight. Sometimes also known as witch blinking or nyctomancy, from the Latin nyctos, it granted us the ability to behold that which should remain invisible to mortal minds. Mother used to say that the human eye is like a kaleidoscope, distorting our perception of reality, while other sight allows us to pierce the prism to get a glimpse of the truth. A shrine was built in the catacombs below to honour our benefactor, but we soon came to realise that neither it nor its favour were in any way holy. For that which had dragged itself out of the bottomless pit was an abhorrent beast, a writhing dreg of filth and miasma lurking the sodden mines under our feet. The foul wailing of the abomination grew louder with every passing day as it crept its way through the tunnels, and thus it became our burden to never allow it to reach the outside world. Every few years we would spy a slithering shadow beneath the floorboards, and the eldest among us would head down to confront the thing in the basement, never to return. With my mother and father gone, the task of keeping the Humboldt scourge at bay now lays upon me. I bid farewell to my wife and child with what little composure I can muster, and, without daring to look back, I descend into the shadows of the old cellar. Okay, right, so that was a little backstory for you. And, yeah, with our other sight abilities, we're going to have to keep an eye on the monster, as well as light some candles. Yes, 3 Pashal candles. So, yeah, okay. Pressing left click will give away your position to the enemy. Okay, alright. That wasn't bad as far as backstories go. It's a pretty good way of doing it, I suppose. So, right, you can see the eyes down there in the bottom left. So, right, that shows the candles. And that shows some odd-looking thing coming this way. Holy shit. Right, so this is the thing that can go through walls. This is this abhorrent thing. Fuck. Right, okay, so 3 candles. I think there was one in this sort of direction, wasn't there? Oh shit, oh shit, ah! It just passed me by. I guess it can't really see me. And strangely, when it entered this room, I couldn't really see it. Right. Oh, it's just on the other side here. Oh, crap. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Okay. Ah, there you go, there you go. So... that's 1. Whereabouts are the other 2? Over there, okay, oh shit, shouldn't have done it like that. Where are you gonna go, where are you? It looks, without other sight at least, like a group of moths or something? I'm not entirely sure. Right, okay, so this is gonna be the layout of the place. It just looks like a lot of square rooms with 3 or 4 doors between them, sure. And there's this corridor, right. Can we just leave? I'll come back tomorrow and do the rest. Right, okay. What happens if we... oh, okay. If we close both eyes, we just can't see. I guess that does make sense. Which way did I come in? Oh, hang on. Ah, right, okay, it's not working. Maybe we'll come back to that when the candles are all lit. Right, I guess I've got to try and lure it out so I can walk around it. Let's see. Let's go for that one on the left to start with. So it's going to where I just close my eye, and we are going to go in this sort of direction. It's a pretty cool concept, actually. Oh, there we go. I don't know if there's any punishment for me using right-click and seeing the monster. Doesn't look like there is, actually. Not in the same way that left-click affects me, at least. You know, the way this is set out, with every room looking more or less the same apart from the doors, is this, like, randomized? It'd be nice if it was. Yeah. It is. It's a group of, like, waist-high flying moths or something. Do we go this way at all? It is a bit of a maze down here, frankly. Ah, it's miles away. Right. Okay, that's not too far away. Obviously, that's on its way right now. Let's go around here. Keep going. Ah, there it is. Ooh. Fuck. Is that it? I think that's it. Seems to be gone. Unless there's another floor to this place, or... I don't think so. Right, so that was the 3 candles, right? So I guess we used the door. Which way was the door? Let's just go in one direction. We'll find it eventually, I'm sure. Right, okay, so we're in the corridor. Which side was it? That side? Oh, yeah. Oh, it works as well. Oh. Oh, okay. Looks like there might be another floor. Alright. Another floor that's really far below the other one. What is that? I'm not seeing anything but the candles, and I can't see the monsters. Oh, right. There's the manhole cover when you need it. What's down there? Do we go down there? Doesn't look like there's anything important for me. I guess let's try it. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. The very instant I take a step forward and plunge into the abyss, something shatters inside of me. My whole life I've been dreading this moment, to plummet down the endless void, shrouded in black. What a horrible way to die. My mind is a frenzied beehive of macabre thoughts that I can no longer repress. My mother's broken fingers clawing at the tunnel walls, desperately trying to find a gripping point. The echoes of my father's breathless cough as he chokes to death. A cup of poisoned tea and the reflection of my wife's cold eyes. Firm hands closing around my son's neck. Oh, what I wouldn't do to spare them from this suffering. Amid this maelstrom of torment, I am struck by a momentary glimpse of enlightenment. At the bottom of this accursed chasm awaits no paradise, but the famished lips of a beast who knows that the faint light of the candle signals its next banquet. As the darkness takes hold of what's left of my sanity, I clamour at one last thought to whatever might be hiding in the shadows. I will not go gentle into that good night. And when the echo fades, all that remains is the settling dust. Right, okay, I was swindled, and it seems like a lot of my ancestors were swindled as well. Right, so there you go, I paid the tithe, I suppose, and I fed whatever Lovecraftian beast lurks beyond those catacombs. Interesting concept. It wasn't really fleshed out enough for my liking, but I do like the fact that you can choose which eye you look through, and they each have separate powers, these other side powers. Yeah, if there was some sort of negative effect to right-click, the one where you could see the monster, that might be more beneficial and might make it a bit scarier. Maybe it might be better if it was switched around, like you could only see the monster, like... Yeah, let me just think about this. Yeah, if you pressed right-click, you could see the monster, but it would know exactly where you were as well. So for the most part, you did have to just roam around in the darkness. But then I suppose you'd have to have some sort of punishment for left click where you could see the candles as well. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, it was an interesting little student project turned into a game. So, yeah, I quite enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Right, that shows the candles. And that shows some odd-looking thing coming this way. Holy shit. Ah! What happens if we... Oh, okay. If we close both eyes, we just can't see. I guess that does make sense. Ooh.